girl, she had Tourette's syndrome. We having sex again. Oh, fuck it. Every time I hit it, she's like, fucking shit. I stop. I hit it again. She's like, fucking shit. So I put my fucking face on. Ladies, every man got a fucking face. When we think we hit that pussy good, it's the face that we make. So I put my fucking face on. I'm like, fucking shit, fucking shit, fucking shit.
What's up? What's up? Welcome to Speak That Shit. I am your host, Zobo69. What it do? What it do? What it do? Hey, it's been a long but funny week. Hey, we started filming Pretentious this weekend, and hey, it's gonna be long. We're gonna be doing this for the whole month of the weekends of the whole month of March, but y'all gonna love it. And veterans, people with PTSD and stuff like that, people that dealing with people with PTSD, y'all gonna want to watch this movie because it's gonna tell you and try to explain what motherfucker go through. And I forgot my hair. See, I didn't cut my hair. The reason I didn't cut my hair because I got to play this role. I got to grow all this, and it's part of the role. That's why I didn't shave in about 3 months and all that. And I ain't do all this in 3 months. So once we finish cutting it, y'all gonna see a new me and all that. Go to YouTube. We got some movies on YouTube, not YouTube, but Tubi. David Carl Life Matters and Church Sessions, and we got a movie. It's a documentary, The Comedian's Journeys. It was picked up by Amazon. It should probably be on there in a couple of weeks. And if you'd like to be a sponsor of the show, give me a call 941-681-1710. 941-681-1710 or info@kingscastleent.com. Annie Lowe, what you got going on?
I am Annie Lowe, hashtag Passion Baby, hashtag Queen of Ohio, and I am here with y'all every single Thursday. Thanks for tapping in and tuning in. You are now listening to Speak That Shit. We do have sponsorship availability. That means that we can mention your business or your company, whatever you got going on. We can shout you out on the show, and you end up being one of our sponsors. We have plenty of benefits. If you're interested in that, just let us know. Like he said, send them a message to the number, and then we'll get back to you. I just want to make sure everybody know that they can tap in to be a sponsor on Speak That Shit. Also, we are working on movies. Like, it's kind of hard to tell what I got going on when what I got going on is the same thing that he got going on at the moment. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I do have a hair oil that is known to grow alopecia hair, to help people who have alopecia problems, hair loss problems, hair thinning. There is a botana oil that is Dr. Sebi recommended, and I got it for you. If you've been looking for some botana oil, go to kingscastleent.com, scroll all the way down, and that's where you'll find our hair growth oil at.
All right. Do we have, what's up, Tasha? Mama
Hey. I like your hair, Annie. You looking real spiffy over there, girl.
Thank you.
It look nice. I like it. You know me, just still adjusting with, being in Florida, enjoying this heat. I am really enjoying myself, and enjoying the grandkids. And I still got some coming up, but I just taking a minute to figure things out and organize things a little better. How you guys doing?
We doing great. Welcome to the platform. Y'all know y'all can hear Tasha every single Mama T. Y'all can hear Mama T every single Thursday, chopping it up with us on here on Speak That Shit. But everything is good in the hood, girl.
So what's going on with the film? Y'all almost done? Are y'all done with the new film, or what's going on?
No, we ain't near done yet, but we having fun with it.
Yeah, the production process is the fun part. Finally, though, like the fun part would be shooting the movie. So we're starting shooting. We started.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool,
Hey,
cool.
DC, play that video, that first video for me.
Severe backlash, even received death threats while at her Portsmouth school.
I refuse to show a bad example for my children. And if I'm not strong, how would I expect them to be strong?
Alayla Everett was running the 4x200 event in the Virginia High School League Championships when the incident happened. The video shows Everett swing a baton, which made contact with Brookville High School junior Kaylin Tucker in the back of her head.
That's when she hit me with the baton. I just felt a bang on my head, and then I fell off the track immediately.
Genoa Everett says the incident was accidental, stating that Tucker came too close to his daughter and tried to cut her off too soon while coming around the curb, causing Alayla to lose balance.
When the young lady cut her off, my daughter couldn't pump her arms. Ain't no control where your arms go.
Vincent Hugh, a track official for the Virginia High School League, believes Tucker didn't allow enough space between herself and Everett, which he says caused an accidental hit.
Imagine me running side by side with you, full speed. Even at this point, she's not a stride ahead of her.
Pugh also notes that once Alayla saw Tucker was hurt, her immediate reaction was to reach out and help her opponent before finishing the race.
Her immediate reaction is a concern for her, not finishing the race. The two people ahead of me on my team that's waiting on the baton. Her concern is for her.
In an interview with ABC News, Kaylin Tucker's mother shared a different perspective.
To see that they kept running and she not stop and check on my daughter, that was the part where I was like, it couldn't have been an accident.
Kaylin Tucker's family told ABC News their daughter was diagnosed with a concussion and that the IC Norcom athletics director and Alayla Everett's father apologized in a phone call.
We continue with the news tonight, and we.
All right, I got my purple rain hat on. We're gonna talk about that later on. Unless y'all want to talk about it now, I'm gonna talk about celebrity gossip. You got something else for celebrity gossip?
Ooh, no.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about this during celebrity gossip. So we ain't gonna talk about that now. We're gonna talk about it later.
Okay.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that Trump is Elon Musk is, but they say they calling back all the people that they fired for probation, the federal workers on probation. They calling them back in.
That makes no sense.
It makes plenty of sense. The reason I say it make plenty of sense because you thought you were gonna scare these people, then you start doing that, then you figure out y'all muscling the federal workers and this and that. The federal workers, if it weren't for these workers, you wouldn't even have your job the way you wouldn't even have your job. And I'm talking about the president and whoever all owner. You trying to make this a dictatorship, but you finding out right now you're getting the heat. These judges, which are Republican, majority of them are Republicans, they like, no, we got to stop this right now. You know, it's not one. You got three parts of the democracy. You got what, the judicial. You got the judicial system. You got the executive and what's
jujitsu? Jujitsu? Like karate?
Yeah, they do karate too. But anyway, but you got three systems. They got to work together. The executive, since he's executive, he think he can do this and do that, and everybody else, since it's all Republican, we ain't gonna say nothing. We just gonna let it happen. They can't let it ride. If that's the case, then we're gonna be just like Hitler was. You know what I'm saying? It's my way or the highway. My way or the highway. You got all these damn. The COVID is still out here. You got all kinds of different things out here. What are the CDC? You find all these people. These people the ones sit up there know when the virus is coming. They the one making the vaccine and all that for that. What the fuck going on here? You know?
Right. Okay, but you're right about the judicial, the legislative, and the executive branches of the government. But give us some facts here. Who got fired? Because I don't know.
The federal employees.
A lot of federal
they offered my job. We were offered to do voluntarily resignation with a severance pay at the end. Because we work with.
Like, where were you working at?
Well, I work for an insurance company. I work with Medicare and Medicaid plans.
Okay.
And so we're a part of that. If they cut in funds and all of that, then that's a part of that. But yeah, it's all comes into play. But they have to bring them back though, because he's borderline being illegal. He's just borderline being illegal. He don't know what he's doing, really, to be honest with you. He's just doing something, It's sad though.
You know who's gonna be locked up for it, right?
Who?
You know who's gonna get locked up for it. Trump don't get locked up. Trump don't go to jail.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
He sent a letter to the federal agencies like, hey, y'all, it's up to y'all if y'all want to fire these people. He said Musk don't got no authority to fire nobody. That's what he said. Is that his own word?
Well, they're trying to trigger. Y'all know I'm always up on the black news. I ain't even gonna say excuse me or forgive me because I know y'all want to hear this. I got a little juice, a little bit of iced tea for you guys.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Okay, yeah. So George Floyd, the guy that killed George Floyd, his name's Derek Chauvin.
Right.
I think they want to release him. I haven't looked into that part of it, like what they're doing to free him or whatever. But I have seen another part of the internet. I've seen another part of the internet that's saying like that black people need to not be triggered. Like it's black people telling each other, "Don't
sit down." Because they have a lot of jails now that need to be filled up. And they want you to go out there and protest. This is no different than what we dealt with last year, the year before that, 10 years prior to that, 10 years prior to that. Sit y'all asses down somewhere. Because it ain't gonna do nothing but hurt you at the end. Now, if you want to do something, you can try to do something as far as with writing letters, doing petitions and things like that. But as far as all that rallying and all that, man, come on. We need to sit down on this one.
So are we betting so if the petition for Derek Chauvin hits Trump's desk, like what would you think? Is
he in jail for? He's in federal or he's in state?
Well,
that's the first question.
Manslaughter or murder that he pled guilty to. He pled guilty.
The question is he in federal prison or is he in state prison?
Because if he's in federal, then he can do something. But if he's in state, the state has their own constitution and their laws. Exactly. There we go with the 3 branches of government again. So he can't just go in there and just do what the hell he want to do. No.
So the first step is to transfer him to a federal prison. And I think that's why people think that he's that's what's going on, is that they're trying to get him out or whatever, is because he can pardon from the feds or whatever.
It wouldn't be no different than any of the other ones they let out. Come on, y'all. What we gonna do? Keep doing the same thing without no results? This is starting to get tired and our kids don't even know what the heck we be marching for now anyway. They don't have no clue. They not talking none of that.
It's the wokeism. So what confuses me though is I thought woke was a good thing, but now wokeism. Have you heard of wokeism?
Yeah, I heard of all that. That's just that whole thing of trying not to get us to have like minds so we can continue to have differences and they can continue to do what the heck they want to do, because people don't understand how politics, they don't understand their own civil rights. They don't understand that the federal government just can't come in and do anything. The state has its own constitution and so does the county. And the federal have their own. So come on, you guys, let's get it together.
All right. Well. Chauvin was transferred from state correctional facility August 24th, 2022 to a federal medium security federal facility in Arizona. Okay. So he's in federal custody right now. He was then later transferred to FCI Big Spring, a low security prison in Texas, after being stabbed.
He's having a hard time.
He had a
hard time going in young and play guilty because the people was rioting. But that's what they saying. Let them do whatever they're gonna do with that man. Don't get the rioting again, because with Trump, it's gonna be violence in the streets. Don't go fucking with them police officers
anyway. He was already
rioting.
He was already in trouble, as you say, anyway, because the thing about it is, for one, you're a police officer.
Right.
officer. One thing about you, a police officer, detective, whatever, any kind of law enforcement officer, when you get locked up in any kind of situation, you get locked up, prisoners after you. Prisoners after you. That's why they put you in some type of security.
Max.
Yeah, they
Go
put
to
you.
Max or
They put
special
you
housing.
special
Which
housing.
is no
unit.
fun. Special
That's
housing,
why,
you're by yourself.
That's
like,
why. But
it's like isolation.
let me finish what I'm saying. That's why they put you in special housing and all that. You think about it. When you are high standard like Bill Cosby, they put Bill Cosby in special housing to a certain time. After a certain time, then you got to go to population. Some of them, you know what I'm saying? Majority you go to population. So if they sent him, he in that special housing, and they sent him to the population still after him. So yeah, he's still going to have to whether ever he go, you still, regardless if you killed a black man, you or whatever you did, they don't care because you're still a police officer. What you gonna do for me? Nick Dog, BFAM, I'm live on YouTube. All right, yeah. Y'all check us out on YouTube. King's Council ENT. We got some things going on. So I don't know what's going to happen with this Chauvin thing and this and that, but I'm just saying, do y'all hear what's going on? You know.
But I mean, it sounds like Mama T wanted to reiterate, like, don't go out there rioting. That's basically what I've been hearing from other people in the Black community. Just don't have a big reaction, ignorant reaction to this. That's all.
Right. And it's not organized. I mean, we're just out there just making noise at some point. You know, it's just, we have to do better. We just have to do better, I think.
I want to say this, because during all that rioting, we were riding from Toledo, we went to Alabama. Remember, we went down to Atlanta, and they done cut off the roads or something.
We saw the
They were during the COVID. They were during the COVID.
Street. They wrote Black Lives Matter on
that was in Atlanta.
And why was we all in Georgia? Was that during the wedding?
We was going. No, it wasn't during the wedding. It was 2020. It was 2020. We was going to Ohio, and we were going on the interstate in Atlanta. Right past, I want to say it was in Atlanta, but it was near Atlanta or whatever. And they cut off part of the fucking highway or something like that. Remember, with people on the highway marching, walking.
Oh no, I don't remember that. I thought you were talking about when I took pictures with my sisters.
That's in Alabama. That was in Alabama.
Yeah, that was the street. We went to the street.
Yeah, that was in Alabama. That right there, what you talking about was Alabama. But we was riding up there. We were riding down 75, I remember. And when people, we got off the interstate. And we went around. There was a whole bunch of people, whole bunch of people. But hell, I was all right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm cool with it.
Like, you can't be against them though. Like when they do have a movement going on, like if you're not with it, it's not to go against it. You know, like let the people do what they want to do for our people. But with this one, the damage is done. Like the man already had a hard time. I'm not saying, oh, he's done his bid to society or nothing. I'm not saying, oh, it's fair exchange, no robbery at this point. I'm just saying that it could be a setup if they decide to pull that right now. Because there's
absolutely
things, and Black people they already know we're gonna take it too far. So hey, let's get them.
But as long as we say this, the white people the one protesting against for Black rights.
Well, they're protesting.
Majority of them did. So, and the thing about it is it's a lot of us, and I'm gonna say it's Black people. Y'all can hate me all you want to. I'm gonna say this because some of y'all be protesting. Y'all just want to go steal shit. That's all the reason y'all protest. Y'all want to steal shit. I'm from Tampa, and y'all, and I know it's a lot of y'all motherfuckers right here from Tampa right there. I stayed on Cross for a lot of years, and y'all went and fucked up them damn stores for nothing. But them damn stores had some shit to do with it. Remember that whole fuck, it was a damn store. They burnt the store down, the damn stores down, and all that shit. Across from the mall, but diagonally from the damn mall, and they fucking up them damn. You fucking up.
So that's the part of it that makes
you fucking up your own.
You
fucking up your own fucking neighborhood for what? No, damn well, a lot of them people right there, they got to walk to get where they want to catch the bus. They don't got no car to get around. So when you fucking up the stores and everything around there, you fucking up your own fucking neighborhood. You got to look at the fucking neighbors. They can't get around. The older people, they can't get around. That's stupid.
But you know what, though, at the end of the day, I truly, truly feel we cannot think that they think like we did. We actually had leaders. They don't. They really don't know much about why they're protesting. They don't know much about a lot of things. Even I can go back to Harold Washington. I asked a young lady about Harold Washington, and I know pretty much a lot of people know about Harold Washington in the city of Chicago. And they had no clue on who I was talking about. And I'm thinking, okay, so I grew up where I went to Medgar Evers Elementary School. There was Percy L. Julian across the street. Martin Luther King High School was over here. So I knew about the different leaders and activists and all that. They really don't have that. So I can't really fault these young people because we're asking them to do something that they don't even have a clue or have not been taught. So I just feel it's just we are to blame. Yes, we are.
For real. I ain't saying that as a joke.
No, we are. We are. We are to blame in our generation.
I ain't to blame because I try to tell y'all what to do. But as a whole, we are to blame.
I mean, look at it like this. I am the generation when crack cocaine hit the streets. I am the generation that actually seen mothers leave their homes. I was raised by my grandmother, so fortunately enough, I didn't have that experience. But I did have friends that all of a sudden in the 7th grade start coming to my house because they were hungry. Or the street lights, the lights coming on the street lights didn't matter anymore because guess what? Dad's not at home and mom's on that shit somewhere. So we are the ones that's actually is the last to get stuff. And then after that, it was all about just say no. The Reagans put that shit out there trying to, discourage that, talking about just say no. In the same time, I'm seeing as a teenager, well, not even a teenager, I'm seeing unmarked cars come in my neighborhood in Chicago over at Euclid Park off of 98th and 97th Street. And I seen them throw stuff out. We didn't know. All of a sudden, the guys that was playing basketball, the teenagers, they all of a sudden start wearing nice shoes. They start having beepers. They start doing all that. And then they start selling to their mothers in our neighborhood. So if we don't get this shit together, we're going to go right back to that because these children, all they know now is how to care for themselves. They don't know anything. And then now the mother that's in rehab or have gotten her shit together, she's babying them, trying to make up for what she lost. And we're just lost, guys. I'm just telling you, we're lost.
I have a lot of faith in the younger generations. I do. 38 years old. I've been saying that often. I think that means that you're getting kind of old when you keep saying your age, like people just like to say it with a long period.
I call it proud. That means you done been through some things because I'll tell you in a minute, I'll be 53 April the 4th. I sure will.
So I'm 38 and I just feel like I personally have a lot of pride and I feel like I have faith in the younger generations. Because there are some of them, some of them, like the ones that's trying to do the right thing, like it is some very bright people. No, well, no,
yeah, you're right, Annie.
Like everything negative gets attention. It's just like kids in the classroom, like the negative ones are gonna get all the attention, but there's so many brilliant ones. Like we got Jasmine Crockett. She's not no young person, but you know what I'm saying. Like we got people, my generation and younger, who are doing things and are trying to
absolutely. But you know what though? I think we need to get out of you guys' way is the problem. That's why I say we're the issue because we want you guys to do like how we were raised. No, you guys, we need to get out the way and let you guys do it the way you're going to do it in this next phase in our life or in our generation or whatever you want to call it. But we're in the way because we still talking about marching and y'all ain't on that. Y'all got the internet. Y'all got the internet. All that.
I would know about marching. I was straight Malcolm X. I wasn't with that marching stuff. I wasn't with the internet.
Well, okay, marching. No. Tomato. Tomato.
I understand what y'all saying, but I'm just saying I'm about action. Marching ain't gonna get no action.
Okay, but tomato. Tomato is still a protest. So tomato, whether you do it peacefully or you do it in a radical way, it's still the same thing. But this generation ain't on none of that though. But they not. But they not on that though.
You can still do it peacefully, but you're ready. That's what I'm saying.
But they not on none of that though, Zoe.
When you sit up there and come at me, I'm ready. Just like the original Black Panthers, not the ones now. And I'm not disrespecting y'all, but the original Black Panthers, that's why they got rid of them, because they was about teaching what's going on. They was about teaching people. They was about teaching their young people and all that. But at the same time, they was ready. You come at us, we ready. We gonna teach. We ain't gonna come at you, but we're gonna protect ourselves. That's why I said I would like the Malcolm X. I'm not gonna come at nobody this and that, but I am gonna be ready. You know what I'm saying? But let me read some of these comments real quick. Neg Dog, hey fam, live on YouTube. Who paid t-shirts? Andy bought the t-shirt for me. I don't know where. Looted dudes, the sneaker store. Right. You remember that. You from that area. You remember that. Hey, while I'm on this right now, hey, next Saturday, Neg Dog, Music and Mayhem 2 in Hudson, Florida. Go to neg.dog and get your tickets. That's neg.dog and get your tickets. It's going to be sold out. I'll tell you that right now. Walter said that hat is dope, and it looked like a hottie from the 50s. Great look, YouTube. Hey, look at
my pearls. Yeah, you look the pearls, right?
You look nice, girl.
I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do, and y'all, anybody listening now, y'all get a sneak preview of what we're gonna do with our next film. We're going back. We're going way back. You know what I'm saying? When people want to watch films, when people want to be interested in stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know, you're not looking at, because you know right now, look at all these Tubi movies. They getting butt naked and blase doing this. We're not doing these hood movies. We're not doing these hood movies, but we're going way back. But it's going to be hood style, but it's going to be the correct hood style, how we really went through things, you know, the real truth. Like, it wasn't all people selling dope and they was killing each other. They was loving each other. They were respecting each other. So, and this back in the 40s and 50s.
And they sold dope and they pimp hoes.
But they
wore a suit.
Not all of them was pimping.
They wore a suit.
Most of them.
They was fancy.
Not most of them.
They wore a hat.
And I plead.
I grew up in that time.
She's trying to dry snitch right now. So you know what I'm saying. So it wasn't like that.
That clean cut.
She tried to dry snitch. You know what I'm saying?
They were sure.
But Tasha. And what I'm saying is, like, you know what I'm saying? We got to get more people that's, what you call it, like-minded people like us.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of people right now, men and women, and I'm going to say it like this, men and women my age, y'all still want to play like y'all in the 30s and y'all in y'all 20s.
Man, look.
I need to sit up there and bring these kids up like they supposed to be up. And listen to them. We don't know the shit they got going on with these technology. They know what they're doing. So if somebody comes to you with an idea, hey, I think we can do that. You listen and you inspire to keep doing it.
Absolutely. I totally agree.
I agree with support.
What? Both of y'all agree with me?
A support.
Absolutely.
I think I see snow on my goddamn.
I would say we trying, but I don't believe in that word.
I see snow in the. Hey, but before we keep going, because you know we're gonna go to the halftime. We just gonna end this little subject right now. You're gonna take a break real quick, and we're gonna come back with I keep forgetting what it is. What is the gossip thing? What the
celebrity gossip?
Celebrity gossip thing, yeah.
Yeah, with the.
I'm gonna go refresh.
All right.
So baby girl. What we talking about.
All right. We're back. So we started earlier about the track girl that hit the girl upside the head with the baton. But let me read this. Walter said, "Be careful, Zoe. They may be baiting you." Right? Yeah, Walter. Because we ain't never seen them agree with me. Both of them agree. Yeah, we ain't never seen that, Walter. Hey, you know, I'm on my P's and Q's. That's why I'm the spaghetti and all that bullshit. Yeah, I'm on my P's and Q's. But hey, you go. Celebrity gossip.
Well, I thought you was my friend. You was my friend, Wall. You're not supposed to go against me.
Be careful.
He's for one, he's my military homeboy. So we gotta look out for each other.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta live in the moment. At the end of the day, if you're being baited, the bait is good, right?
Right, exactly.
Just enjoy the bait.
The bait.
Yeah, he said we're baiting you, like bait, like
I know what it means.
Bait is
And I
okay.
agree.
By the time the trap gets you, you're dead.
Right, that part.
That's how I look at life.
This is why
The calm before the storm.
This is why I love you guys are the worst after this show, because you know what I'm saying, then I can express myself around like-minded people like myself. Okay, Reed, what you gonna do?
So this high school track athlete, I was impressed to find her name. She's a minor. I forgot it, but she's facing a battery charge after a viral video of her hitting her competitor with a baton. Like, girly girl, you done went viral. They done went viral. This happened in Virginia, and everybody's talking about this high school track athlete who's facing a misdemeanor charge following a viral video of her at a meet where her competitor gets struck in the head with the baton.
Oh my goodness, they need to quit it.
Video circulating online shows high schooler Ayla Everett and Kayleen Tucker running in a 4x200 meter relay at a state finals race on March 4th. Neck and neck as they round the corner. As they are coming around the curve, Tucker is hit by Everett's baton. She stumbled off the field, apparently in pain. Everett continued to race. You know, she was trying to win and stuff. Lynchburg Commonwealth Attorney Bethany Harris says this week that an assault and battery charge has been filed over the incident. So maybe that was because she just wouldn't apologize. I mean, she said sorry, but like, if you did something intentionally, like, don't sit in my face and tell a story. But I'm not saying that's the case. But if that's how she feels, like, because that was already a rival team. So this is like, it's a backstory with this too. Like, this is a rival situation in a town or whatever.
So what do you think?
So they already have beef with that team a little bit.
I say they soft. That's what I say. And also, was they number one? Was they in first place and second place? Because I didn't see them in first place and second place.
Time wasn't soft. Right? They back there losing.
They back there losing, right? At the end of the day. And I ran track. We had so many incidents with this freaking baton. I got long arms, right? So the person I'm handing it off to, they have to be a little further back. If they're not further back, they're not going to get the baton right. I want to know, was she going to win and I had to knock her in the head in order for me to win? No, that wasn't the case. And from what I seen, she actually paused. But you are taught to keep going no matter what. If you fall, somebody fall, you're supposed to actually keep going and your momentum's supposed to keep going. So for her to even stop and hesitate, it was an accident. And assault charges, these people need to get over themselves, man. They need to be ballerinas.
So my question is, they was on the same team and she was passing the baton?
No.
They was on opposite team.
Yeah, she was trying to pass her, but it's a certain way you're supposed to round the curve. I feel like the girl hit her on an accident and she hit her back, and this is what we saw. We saw her getting hit back. We saw her getting whopped because the girl thought she was getting hit by her in the first place. But
so is this girl left-handed? Do you know if she's left-handed maybe? Because that's a situation too where when you're running a relay, and if you're left-handed, you can accidentally hit somebody because sometimes your momentum make you go closer. She shouldn't have never been that close, but at the same time, for her to hit her in the head, I can kind of see that happening. I don't know. I guess I just play rough. I don't know.
All right. I'm gonna tell you right now. What happened is the other girl took the other girl boyfriend. That's what happened. The other girl took the other girl boyfriend. So she's like, I can't get kicked off this track team. So I got to do what I got to do. I'm going to get that bitch back. I'm going to get that little bitch back, but I'm gonna wait. I'm going to wait. So while she running, she going to like, She running like this, right? You run like the baton. You run like this. I ain't never seen nobody run like this. I ain't never seen nobody run like this. I ran track too. We ran like this. Woo, woo, woo,
Right.
I ain't run like this. So what the hell I had?
Wait, let me see the video. Let me see the video again.
Like I like the daddy and the mama.
Can we see the video again? Because I didn't that was my first time ever seeing the video.
And doing way over here.
Severe backlash, even received death threats while at her Portsmouth school.
Shit.
I refuse
I didn't see that.
show a bad example for my children. And if I'm not strong, how would I expect them to be strong?
Alayla Everett was running the 4x200 event in the Virginia High School League Championships when the incident happened. The video shows Everett swing a baton, which made contact with Brookville High School junior Kaylin Tucker in the back of her head.
That's when she hit me.
Okay, I changed what I had to say.
Hold on for a minute. They look like they got the same jersey, like they was on the same team to me.
They do. They did. They did.
The other girl in the front was in the red. So, like I said, the little motherfucker right there took her goddamn man. She don't got enough damn game to keep her man. So the little girl took her man. So she gonna teach that little girl by taking her man. Then she like, oh, I said I was sorry. I didn't mean to do it. It got stuck in her head. That white cap hit in her hair. Well, if you hit it the first time, it wouldn't got stuck in her head at all.
Yeah.
Like if that was your kid that got hit in the head, see, I feel like they doing a lot.
I would tell my kid to go and whoop that bitch ass.
You gotta take turns, y'all. Like let
y'all don't interrupt me.
Would you like to continue?
No, you go now. I just had to say that. Walter.
Yeah, Yeah, I that was my first time really looking at the video. So okay, that changes everything. What you think about that, Annie?
Just imagine the phone calls that the girl that got hit got. Her family had to press charges because Auntie Nora from Texas ain't calling me talking about is that she got hit in her head. That's Atlanta, whatever her name is. Like, that's what's her name. Is she all right? Why she ain't get up and whip her ass?
Right.
They catch her.
Wow. I didn't even see the video at first to see her arms waggling like that. Yeah, I don't know, Zoe. I'm kind of agreeing with you again. It might be a situation with them. Well, no, they wasn't on the same team because they look like they had the same color jerseys.
Something wrong with this thing because I wasn't getting on the messages. But Walter, it just came up right now. A lot of these messages wasn't coming up. It just popped up now. So Walter said, I've been protecting my brother. You two outnumber him, and sometimes you two corner him with love.
we corner him with what? With love?
Yeah, that's what he
He's
said.
over there acting like Michael Jackson.
He's out protecting my brother. The one said the girl tried to knock her out. It's competition in a but not on purpose. Right. It's competition.
Right.
Video.
So I'm fucking with the girl parents though. Like I just want to give a shout out to the suspect's parents because whether she beat the charge or not, like they riding for their daughter. They like, man.
But it's a sport though. It's a sport. I mean, oh my God, I've seen people when playing basketball and they mess up their Achilles heel and, from somebody doing something or tripping them or stepping on their foot or, come on, they're making these kids too soft, man. Pressing charges.
Yeah, that's petty.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
That's doing too much.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I play sports, and when they said I fouled somebody, I meant to do it.
But you're gonna say you didn't.
And, no, I did. I'm like Ric Flair, the dirty play out there. Wrestling, I'm the Ric Flair way in the sports I play. I am dirty. I would, and I had homeboys that was even more dirty than me. So yes, it was never no accident when I did something. I did it on
right.
Like somebody dunk on me. I said, you ain't gonna dunk on me. He went to dunk on me. Was in the Army, Fort Sill, Oklahoma. He went to dunk on me. When he went up, I yanked him down and he fucked up his shoulder. I did it on purpose. You know, I'm telling my first side it was an accident, but it wasn't no accident. It was on purpose. I told you ain't gonna dunk on me, and you did. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna sit up
Hello?
there, embarrass me, and dunk on me, and then sit there, and all that bullshit.
Passing baby girl.
Yeah, but
her.
Walter said that
You ain't gonna
that's
pass
one.
me, bitch.
Walter said that's one for you, but I bet you pay for that late. But Dane, she was up too, right there. That was one for you, but I bet you paid for Dane. She was up too. So yeah, I don't. I mean, you got to look out for your. I mean, my kid did that. Yeah, I'm gonna take up for him.
I just hate that stuff like this.
Yeah. But that's healthy competition, though.
You know, around the world. Because that's I feel like the internet always brings in more problems to any situation. Like if you're gonna put your family on the internet, your marriage, your relationship, if you're gonna put anything that's kind of personal, like where people will have an opinion, I just feel like that causes problems. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why people are being pressed, really. Like, you know, because it would have just been a regular thing. Like, I don't know that they would make it such a big deal if they didn't hear so many opinions, you know, so many opinions.
Right.
Like she's literally on the news crying. So they might feel like, oh, she acting like she the victim. My child over here with a lumped up head. She could have had this. She could have got this. She could have. And you know, she got hurt. So
just like Walter
we're pressing charges now. So y'all on TV, like it's just too much. It's too much.
Right.
Just like Walter said, she wound up on that girl. Those arms were swinging way outside her lane, and that's what I'm saying. I ran track. I done played football. I played football. What I did, I wrestled. This is what I did in school. This is the thing I worked out. You know what I'm saying? This is what I did in school. And I know when you run a track, your hands are like this. I ain't never seen nobody run like this. I ain't never seen nobody.
She was feeling herself.
Yeah, she was feeling herself because she was trying to hit the girl.
That's a part of sports, though. It's a part of sports that you have to be prepared for the opposite opponent person to do some shady stuff. I mean, but the press charges, I mean, really? Was she going to be number one? Was she going to finish? I mean, just... I don't know. They just embarrassed.
hey, Walter said that will be how the special kids run, you know, in Hootie class. You thought Hootie class, Miss Oo's class.
With the arms swinging.
Right.
Yeah.
They look like some pretty good athletes. They was taking off, but
they was looking like Special Olympics out there, Annie.
I look at it like I went to this school when I was a kid. We always hated that team. You know, they country.
Right.
Wait, which one? The one that got hit with the
one that got hit? Her daddy. You think her daddy proud? Did she have good?
So her daddy. I'm just saying. Her daddy.
But when she fell, she was out of it.
Her daddy say that.
He ain't say anything. Her people ain't say anything.
And then she got hit.
That's the victim.
I'm gonna tell you
They're embarrassed. That's all that's about. They're embarrassed.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the girl that got hit, and you know what I'm saying, I ain't blaming the victim, but she's faking. She's faking that she
embarrassed.
She's a LeBron James. She's a LeBron James because she got hit way over.
They'll talk about LeBron.
15, 20 yards that way before she fell. She could have fell on that hot ass concrete, but she didn't. She want to go on some damn cool ass grass where she falls.
The child was running fast as hell.
And she know how to turn that way and go that way.
No, when you get hit, you know, when you in motion, the object in motion stays in motion. She got plopped and then she whopped and then it was all.
Did she have a baton? She should have hit her back.
No, she working on a lawsuit.
That's what I'm saying. Like you ain't get to hit her back, but I just want to say Annie Loke does not think that the proper thing was to get up and fight the girl. It wasn't.
And I say this, let's put the daddies in the UFC.
I might joke about it, but that wasn't the right thing.
Yeah, no, that's not serious. Yeah, for sure.
What you said, let's put the daddies in the UFC ring. Let's handle it. Let's handle it. You know what I'm saying? My daughter ain't like your daughter, this and that, this, that. Let me and you go at it. Let me and you go at it. That's what I'm talking about, Walter. I'm with Zoe. She hit her towards the right, and she fell to the left, in the salt. Right.
Because maybe she couldn't see, like her vision could have went out. Hey, y'all been physical before. Stop playing. Stop playing. Like you guys are acting like you haven't been physical.
Yeah, we
Right.
ain't never been physical, but we know how to fake too.
So okay, so a blow to the head. Picture everything goes black. You rather run to the left where you know it's safe than to run in the path of where people might be running.
Right.
If
everything goes out, you're just gonna.
If everything go black, you don't know where to see them, where to run at. But she damn sure know where to find that grass. If everything goes, you fall right down where you at because you don't want to fuck up. You gonna fall down where you at because you don't want to fuck yourself up.
But she don't want to fall on the turf, though. She don't want to fall on the turf.
That's why she wasn't hurt. All of a sudden, she got a concussion after she went and saw grass. She got a concussion now.
Who said that?
It was on that talking about she got a concussion. One said she
oh yeah, you hit that.
Oh.
Yeah, you got a strong arm, baby.
Right.
Strong arm. She should have probably. I won't say it would. I won't say it's wrong. It would have been wrong 100% to retaliate that day. But
yeah, I think it was an accident though.
It was impossible. It wasn't a fair fight. It's nothing to feel bad
about.
It wasn't a fair fight.
And then you know how y'all women get. Only thing y'all gonna do.
Who?
Motherfuckers stop believing y'all.
Who?
If motherfuckers stop believing y'all, be lying out y'all ass.
It's not a lie. Why did she hit me? Period.
Y'all see that? Y'all,
it's not a lie.
Y'all look at wrestling.
No.
Y'all look at wrestling. Oh, say the elimination chamber. John Cena turned on Cody Rhodes, right? And he made like he was so proud of Cody Rhodes, and then he kicked him in the nuts, right? But when he hugged Cody Rhodes, he looked like, but then he turned around and kicked him in the nuts. That's how women do. Women be faking so much you don't know.
No, we're not gonna do that.
We need to be talking about how the girl that's crying is the one that's faking them.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, we're not gonna do that.
That's what I'm talking about. The one that's crying.
Yeah,
she crying.
Like
she trying to play like she the big. That's what I'm talking about. The one that's crying.
So hard to.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one that's crying. The one that's crying like, oh, I ain't made to do this.
Right, but I can't let you do that, Zoe.
You ain't passing no fucking baton. What the fuck you reaching out there? You trying to high five or something? What the hell you doing?
So I can't let you get away with that because not all women are like that. Actually, the women that I'm in contact with are not like that, and I probably would have been the one to fight somebody. That's why they used to call me T-Squab. So I would have been crying. I would have been crying for sure.
You understanding what I'm saying? That girl.
I understand exactly what you're saying.
Turn around and whoop her ass. Like, fuck
absolutely. We losing anyway. I'm gonna lose anyway. I'm gonna lose anyway.
She got a weapon in her hand. You turn around.
That's right. I'm gonna lose anyway. I'm losing the race anyway. So yeah.
The girl
I'm losing anyway. Right. Man, look, that track meet will go out the damn window. Somebody hit me in the back of my head with one of them damn heavy ass batons.
Hey, Walter said,
I'm not a prospect.
Walter said there will be a rematch next meet. There'll be a rematch next meet.
Absolutely.
This is the truth what Walter said. There y'all go again. Oh shit, here we go again. Y'all outnumbering, buddy. Hey, who's supposed to came on the show? He already knew what time it was.
And Mama T got her glass today. So I'm ready.
Hey, but no, all in all, though, for real, that girl was sitting up. The girl that did the shit wanted to play victim.
So, she's the one that's doing the crying.
Might have thought they were going to just sit there and fight. I don't know what she thought.
Did she apologize?
I don't know.
Taking accountability. That's the thing.
So did she?
She's in denial that was on purpose. That's why it went viral, is because she's in denial and she's the one crying. So it's like, we feel bad for this girl who hit somebody on an accident, you know.
Hey, Walter said.
What Walt say?
Walter said hood isn't strong enough for this show. I see this show. He's funny, but he's a show. Yeah.
You said he wouldn't be able to hang.
Y'all rough now. Y'all rough. Y'all rough. Y'all rough. But I don't care. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see thing about this. I don't give a fuck mentality, right? Y'all little rough. Y'all little rough. Y'all sit up there. Y'all be getting serious. Like when that show we did the other time with Hollywood.
Was it Speak That Shit?
Yeah, we'll speak that shit. That what Tasha said. That what Tasha said. This show is called.
It's called Speak That Shit. That's right. Your opinion is your opinion. We all good. We all good.
Boy, y'all can't be thin skin coming over here.
Right, you sure can't. Absolutely not.
You can't be thin skin, but
shout out to all the listeners. I'm gonna cut in. I'm gonna let you finish. But
you gonna let
Beyonce had the best album of the year. I'm gonna let you finish.
I don't know. Elon Musk all bit out of shape on down Jay-Z and down Beyonce when he should be worried about the fucking country. Ain't he second in charge?
Why should he be worried about a country he not from? He don't give a damn about this damn country. Are you kidding me?
Planet? Is he from the planet?
I think
I don't know where that man from. He ain't from here.
A factory. He's from a factory or something.
But anyway, we got 9 minutes, so we want to still talk about this damn girl sitting up there trying to avoid a lawsuit.
We see, so she's doing a lot of crying and stuff. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, she on Facebook crying like, I ain't attention to do that. And then you know how babies do when they want you to feel sorry for them.
Right.
But she cried to her parents, and that's the amazing thing is that her parents had her back, and her parents was
But they videotape. They don't want to film it.
Like we went to the rival school to whoop their ass, and then we didn't mean to whoop their ass for real, but her arm just went wild, and then like she upset. Oh yeah.
But what she should,
I like the parents. I do. They in support. They in full support.
What the parents should have said. What the parents probably said is, "Why would you swing that one time? When you swung that one time, that was good, but you kept swinging."
But you gotta feel for her. You know what I'm saying? She a girl just whining. I was gonna say she a cute girl, but even if she was ugly, like she a young girl just sitting there crying. Like you gonna feel for her, like
right.
Thing, like
I ain't feeling for
her. You don't.
She's doing what she's supposed to do. She don't want to get in trouble.
So let's vote.
Too late.
They didn't get petty. They didn't put charges on the girl. Jeez.
Now, I disagree with that because when we
that's crazy.
We was in high school and we fought King High Fault Tech. If they were putting charges on somebody, there'd been a lot of us not even graduating.
In
the probation office.
Okay.
We've been graduating in probation office.
I had a couple of people when I was in high school, their parents wanted to press charges against me, but I had a gangster grandma. My grandma said, I can't help it because she can't fight. If Tasha just whooped her ass, she just whooped her ass. You can't be talking about fighting fair. You don't fight fair. I was a $1.05 soaking wet. And y'all big, you damn right, I'll pick up someone, I'm gonna knock your head off. I sure am.
Yeah.
In Chicago, you gonna get up off me.
Chicago. You from Chicago? What side of Chicago are you from?
The South Side, 9755 South Halsted. I went to Harlan High School and I went to Medgar Evers Elementary.
Do you know R. Kelly?
You know what? I must say he was around when I was around for sure.
Well, he used to go to the McDonald's in your neighborhood.
Absolutely. On 95th Street, they built the McDonald's in 1982, I think it was, 82 or 83. We used to all hang out at the McDonald's though.
Who, you and JJ?
Him and a lot of the older guys, that's what they did back then. It's being profound now because it's got internet and stuff, but that's not unusual for older guys to be trying to get with young girls. I mean, That's not unusual at all.
You see the question, right?
McDonald's.
Walter said, "Have you been to a Diddy party, Mama T?"
Nope, but I've been to Freaknik a couple of times. Hey, sure did.
I put that on Facebook. Now in March. This is the time we started off with Black Beach Week in Daytona.
Okay.
Beach Week in Daytona. A couple weeks later, that's when you go to Atlanta. You hit up Freaknik.
Yep.
Then in May, you go down to Miami, hit Goon Bay.
Mm-hmm.
This was every year.
Yep. And thank God all they had was video cameras with the tape, camcorders. Thank God they ain't had no actual phones.
Yeah. It was a lot. It been a lot of broken up relationships there.
Look, let me tell you something. So Kush contacted me on the phone when they was talking about the movie, right? He was like, "Mom," he was like, "Did you go to Freaknik?" I said, "I surely did." He said, "When they coming out with a film," I said, "Well, hopefully I'm not in it." Man, those was good times, man. I don't care what nobody said. It was good times.
Yeah, it was. It was some good times, and not the Florida Evans good time.
That part. Nothing about Florida Evans was at that party.
Yeah. She was. I bet you though. If I ain't gonna say it happened, but I think Thelma would win.
Went where? To Freaknik?
Yeah.
Thelma?
Yeah.
Who was Thelma?
Probably so. Off a good time.
Yeah.
She would have went to the Freaknik for what?
Yeah, her and Walona. Cause they were wild. They was there. They want to have fun.
Have you seen her lately? She looks so good. And she has
Bernadette something. What's her name? Bernadette something.
Yeah, I can't remember her name, but I seen her on the video, her and her daughter on social media. She looks really good. She looks really good. Yeah. But you know, they say it don't crack anyway, so as long as you stay off the drugs and the alcohol, you'll be good to go for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I mean, you can smoke crack a little bit, but don't smoke it a lot.
No, don't smoke it at all, y'all. Don't listen to Zoe. It's not good for you. You'll get addicted.
Hey, DC said he was at Freaknik as well.
Hey, I bet you was. I bet you had a good old time, DC. I bet you had a good old time.
That's the private chat.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. But they mess it up though. People mess it up. You know what I'm saying? People come up there like Black Beach Week. You mess it, they mess it up. You know what I'm saying? It was going on for years and years. I mean, it probably was going on before I got the Army, and it just like everything stopped. They had the one. They started going to not Pensacola, but Panama Beach or whatever.
Panama City.
Yeah, Panama City, and they stopped that.
But that was all politics, though, Zoe. That's what that was about. It was about trying to regulate the cities and do those school zones and stuff. And they was trying to stop it. And we had good fun, though. I don't care what nobody say. We didn't have a lot. It wasn't like shootings and stuff. Now, you know, women was being taken advantage of course, you know, whenever you're dealing with putting yourself in dangerous situations. But other than that, it was really good fun. Nowadays, I can't see them doing that. It'll be somebody take a car and run through the crowd type of crap.
It's a difference. It's different now. But
oh, absolutely.
Walter said, "Have you been to a Diddy party, Mama T?"
I already asked.
No.
Okay.
All right.
If I was invited, I probably would have went.
So it says, actually, our female mayor ended Freaknik. She was not about that as soon as
she got into the office.
Okay.
Yeah. So all right though, you know it's that time right now. We gonna take a break, then we're gonna come back with our main subject. All right.
All right, I'm about to freshen up.
Break queen. I can show you how to get paid, queen. I can show
you how to get like me. Touchdown and take clients any city like me. Be a boss in the streets, it really costs when we eat. I'm getting paid in my sleep, I might just brave for free. I walk into the spot, I'm who they came to see. She think I want her man, he a lame to me. His mama came to me, his sister paying the fee. And I'm all the way up, what you thought I was asleep? 500 for Bohemians is nothing to me. Just hit my line, you can trust me. Autistic kid, I got a special seat. What's your favorite show? And would you like a drink? It's my money, I need it now.
All right. That's Braid Queen.
Braid Queen, I got crochet braiding classes upcoming and other courses where we are going to be offering things for you guys to utilize from King's Castle Entertainment. Also got bear slippers available on King's Castle EMT. Check those out.
Tell me I can't do anything. I'm living life, live with integrity. Watch what you say to me. Don't play with me. Respect is not a given.
What's up, guys? We are back. You are listening to Speak That Shit on BFAM 109.6. And you just heard a commercial for these Girl Gang slippers. Make sure that you get the official Girl Gang bear slippers. They are so soft and comfortable. They're waterproof. They're fluffy plush slippers available in all colors, even the rainbow. So if you like the rainbow, make sure you check out King's Castle ENT. Scroll down and we should have some available over there. Make sure that you're following me on all platforms. My name is Annie Loke, ANNI space LOC. And don't forget that you can sponsor the show. You can also watch us live if you want to see our faces, if you're just sitting around. You know, I know some of y'all listening at work, but if you are just, interested in watching us stream live, you can tune in and tap in on YouTube or on Facebook inside the group called Speak That Shit. Inside also BFAM 109.6 is where you'll find the videos.
All right. Now we want to talk about our topics. You know what I'm saying? We want to talk about people that went to prison and they got out and they made a name for themselves. You know, they doing good things because people think just because you go to prison, that's the end of your life. That's it. No, it's not, because there's a lot of people, innocent people that went to prison.
Absolutely.
People don't went to prison. Just because you go to prison don't mean that you did something. So did you play this video right here?
To prison that allows inmates to serve years of their sentence in just a matter of minutes. So the criminals is going to have a choice to spend tens of years behind bars, or they can make the choice to get the artificial memory implanted into their brain. So this process is called Cognify. And the intent of it is to treat the criminal like a patient. They're going to try to change the person's brain chemistry. After this process, when they re-enter society, they will be new and reformed, and they won't even be capable of committing any other crime. The chip can make the patient feel empathetic. Depending on the severity of the crime, the chip can also make you feel the emotional and physical pain of the victim and the family members. You can feel what they felt. So the process only takes about 7 minutes. But to the patient, it seemed like it had been years. Last year, the U.S. government spent $8.7 billion taxpayers' dollars on the prison. They say with this new prison, they can save money for health care, education. Also, they feel that it will be so many reformed people that doesn't commit crimes. Y'all leave in the comments and tell me what y'all think about this. Do y'all think this is actually going to work? Or do y'all think that they're creating something that they don't even know that they're creating?
All right. So we're going to talk about this, and we're going to go around the circle real quick, and we're going to talk about this. Ain't going to be real quick. We're going to talk about this. Annie, what you think about this?
I think that's some weird, crazy, futuristic mumbo jumbo. And I think that a lot of inmates are going to be like, you're going to have a few suckers that want to get out and get back to smoking drugs and stuff. I ain't trying to say that you got to be a drug head to want to experiment with that. I'm not saying that. But in my opinion, like people in prison are gonna be like, shit, I'll finish my sentence. You ain't about to do this and this and that to me. Like, I'll rather be, they want to be natural. Like, you never know what type of personality that person might have. And, I don't think that they want their freedom that bad. Like, a lot of people had a sense to know that what they were doing, they could go to prison for it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they might, like, a lot of, like people with criminal enterprises, whatever they might have had going on, like, hey, you do the crime, you do the time. So some people just see it that way. Like, a lot of them, to tell you that I know what I'm saying is that, like, I can relate it to inmates that don't want to do probation. A lot of inmates are offered probation or parole. I think everybody get parole, but let me say probation, for instance. Like, a lot of people will turn down probation when it comes to sentencing. Like, no, you're not about to monitor me for 10 years just to give me 2 years. You know what I'm saying? They'll rather be like, no,
Right.
be 10 years. Like, they'll take hella time just to be free from bullshit. So good luck with that.
I personally, I don't know. It's like, okay, so what about the innocent people that's been convicted? So you want to torture them with something that they didn't even do twice? And then what happens afterwards? Where's the side effects? I mean, are they going to be outside of the person that they are? I mean, it's just weird to me. I don't know. I don't really have anything too much to say about it. I just think that we're all going to eventually go, I think I'm going to leave the earth before it actually happens. But eventually the technology is going to be there. And I'm just like, okay, so the people that's innocent, so we're going to have them be retortured again. What are the side effects behind it? We're making them something else, but what are we making them? It's just, I mean, and if I'm with someone that's a felon and something happens, I want them to be able to react, whether it's taking somebody, unaliving somebody, or hurting somebody. So you're telling me if they're in danger or trying to protect, they're not able to protect? I mean, I don't know. It's weird.
I don't agree with some mental machine, like some implant in your body making you feel anything, especially the brain. I feel like the brain is a very precious area of our body. It's a very
Right.
important place. You know what I mean? Like, it's just very
Hmm.
important. I feel like God covered the areas with hair that is kind of important, and our heads is covered with hair because your mind is a terrible thing to waste. You don't
Right.
do something like that to give somebody else control. That's probably what happened with Wendy Williams. Y'all want to sign contracts. I'm not blaming her because I don't know what's her situation, but y'all remember that time when she just kind of looked in shock and then she fell out. Like, you can't be co-signing yourself to things that
Well, I say
could
this to Wendy
affect how you're
Williams,
gonna
wink,
feel
wink.
things that could affect how you're gonna feel in the future. Like, if you can make me feel messed up right now, you can make me feel messed up whenever you want to. It don't have to just be
Right.
when I'm doing something wrong.
But
So
what's really real, though? You know what I mean? What's really real? Because I truly don't feel that Wendy Williams is in the state that she's portraying. I'm sorry, I just feel that way.
oh wow, I
I
never
don't.
even
Yeah,
heard that theory
I
before.
don't feel that way because if you look at some of her, when she do some interviews, is different than if something's going on. But I think that's more of a protection. Not saying that she's not sick. I'm not saying that at all because she is ill. But as far as that, I think it's more alcohol than anything. But
Well, when I mention her name, I'm just speaking on that day when she did fall out. Like, that's how I feel about any kind of implant into the
mm-hmm,
mind. Like, why would
mm-hmm,
I want
mm-hmm,
to have
mm-hmm.
that kind of control? That's crazy. Like, I might as well just
Right, right,
like put a fork in me. I'm done.
All
right,
right.
right.
Now listen, okay, Walter said, I am against this. Someone that slashes a whole family can get reformed with a chip. Did you see RoboCop? He knew who he was. And okay, and I'm glad you said that. Glad you said that, Walter. Remind me to talk about Wendy Williams and later on, you know what I'm saying? Because, I may forget, but I want to catch on this. If y'all ever watched, go on Tubi, it might still be on Tubi, Twilight Zone.
I love Twilight Zone.
With the one that they have like 30 clips or 30 so more clips, and they were like 15 minutes, 15 to 20-minute skits. It wasn't no full movie.
Oh, okay.
What to do with the lazy eye?
You talking about Forrest Whitaker?
Okay, yeah. So he's the host on that. He's the host.
Okay, I know which one you're talking about. Okay, I know which one you're talking about. The latest, not the latest one, but I think it was like in the 2000s or maybe the late 1990s.
No. This was made up probably 2020.
Okay, so okay.
2022. It's not it got different.
It was that song. I thought it was later than that.
I just watched it on Tubi last year. So like I'm gonna say
okay.
So go watch that. And I don't know if you remember this, but it was an episode on there where it was a Latino dude, and every time he dream, feel like he getting shot by somebody. And when he see this person, he jump up.
Oh yeah,
he jump up like what's going on? So then he start all over, and then he'll see a bruise on him, and he'll keep doing that and doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Towards the end, I'm gonna go to the end. The person that was shooting him, he thought was shooting him, was his doctor, and he tried to escape. And he go to this place like, wow, I'm here, blase. All a long time, he thought he was escaping, and he was in his house and this and that because he committed a crime. And they had the same thing they had on what this person was talking about like this, and he was getting rehabilitated. He was doing his time through his head. You get what I'm saying? The same shit she talking about? It was already its own Twilight Zone, the same shit. And
it's almost like, okay, they don't have to torture you in the physical. They can just lay you down and do whatever.
They torture you, getting tortured.
Yeah, because it's happening mentally. Everything that we experience anyway is from our mind. So I think that's what you were saying about like, how do we know anything is real? Because our mind is really just telling us that everything is happening. Like our light is telling us what colors are in front of us and all of these different sequences of like numbers for real. We live in a matrix.
Right.
What I'm trying to say is just like what Walter's saying is, did you see RoboCop? He remembered everything. What I'm saying is that everything that they put on TV as entertainment, they already entertaining it already.
Right. Absolutely.
RoboCop. This right here was happened 2-3 years ago, 4 years ago, about 4 years ago, whatever. But then RoboCop happened years ago. Then they got this. And then now this came up with this lady said they want to do this right now. So they increasing the technology on everything they started doing. Everything is doing, so they already know what they're going to do. It ain't going to be no more this and that. They already know what they're going to do.
There's still on people who are in need. Like when you're in prison, you know what I'm saying? Like you might have had everything seized. Like these people in prison don't have freedom. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the basic
right, absolutely
freedom. So you really going to the lowest of society. Like, hey, let me implant you. I'll grant you this. So it's really a little bit manipulative still. Like you can't just walk up to people on the street. You can't just have the doctor's office asking people because you're gonna get a lesser percentage. So you go and you go get everybody you need.
Right.
Well, the thing about it is
because my doctor, I'm gonna switch doctors if my doctor recommends some shit like that, or
right, that part.
it's already here. Well, y'all don't understand what I'm saying. You got the iRobot, you got the iRobots, you got the RoboCop, you got the Independence Day, you got the Deja Vu. All these movies right here. You got even Jetsons, George Jetson, the cartoon. Y'all don't understand that. They already know what they're going to do. All these things is getting ready to happen. They're just trying to put it in place. But they put it out there so you think it's entertainment. But then later on, the same thing we thought was entertainment is right here.
Well, so you was in the military. You know the military been using that high-tech stuff and face recognition and all that for years.
And with the chip, they trying to put a chip in your hand, this and that. They put chips in dogs now. They put, let me chip your kids so your kid.
That was the test.
That was a test 2001 2001, they would start talking about the chips. Ain't that's when the World Trade Center got blown up? 2001. That whatever the World Trade Center got blown up. Right before they was talking about putting the chip, they were talking about putting the chip in every 5 to 10 years or whatever. They'll bring it up again. They'll bring it up again. Oh shit, here he come. He's a this ain't the show for that. Let me stop, but don't do that no more. You see how that motherfucker did that? Like he was sweet old ugly motherfucker. You see how he did that shit?
That's coming from somebody. That's coming from somebody looking like a little pink leprechaun. How you doing, Annie? How you doing, Zobo?
What's going on?
Chilling.
Well, we gonna see if you can handle. We gonna see if you can handle this conversation. Cause hey, caution Annie. He's a Trump man. You know what I'm saying? He's
a Trump man.
Yeah,
what you mean a Trump man?
Make America great again.
Oh my goodness.
Good for you.
But anyway, what I'm saying is what they put in entertainment is they already know what they're going to do. They already know what it's going to do, so they put it in the movie. So we think it's entertainment, but it's something they really want to do anyway. You know,
it's something they already doing. Zoe, you already know that.
Right, exactly. Walter said, "Mama T gonna mess him up. He will leave before she's done."
Well, you know, hey, gotta represent.
But we talking about the prison. They put people. What they were doing, trying to lessen their sentence by putting some shit on their head, and instead of doing 10 years, you probably do 10 minutes. That's 10 minutes.
No, that's another form of mind control.
That's all that's about. They just trying to play a game because they want to do something. They want it to be the mass of people, okay? So who else best to experiment with is the prison system. That's why I say stay home. Don't go out there protesting and doing all that crap. They're going to lock your ass up, okay? Period. They need to fill those jails.
Yep, because that's the only time that slavery is legal. Is when you're in the prison system. You can't lay your ass around there.
Absolutely.
For owning people though, like that's kind of like what this whole robotics thing is about too. Like even if you wanted to take control of my mind, if I want to get out of prison early and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do the program and get the chip. If the purpose was to do what I would fear, which is be using that shit on me when I don't want you to, what's your purpose? You know, like I don't get that. So it's kind of like a control thing. It's like an obsession with having
absolutely
in possession. Like
absolutely. They can't use it on rats. Rats don't live like we live. So they have to use it on humans. Or it's the same thing with that with when y'all got, you know, the jab. Same shit.
But y'all don't think people, everybody, I ain't say everybody, but a lot of people want to control people. You know what I'm saying? Is that a bad thing to want people, you know, to follow everything you do and all that? You know, control. Is that, you know what I'm saying? Is that really bad thing, you think, to control somebody?
I like how you said it. It was like Janet Jackson, like control. You did it better. Oh, sorry. I get distracted.
It's a bad thing to control somebody. I think it's a bad thing to control somebody.
What you say?
I think it's a bad thing to try to control somebody. Myself, personally.
You being controlled? No, never mind. We ain't on the other show right now. We'll get to the other show.
Well, some people want to be controlled though. So if they want to be controlled, then I'm like, go ahead and control them. I mean, you ain't controlling me, but you know, if they like it, I love it. At the end of the day,
Tasha said the right thing is some people want to be controlled, and that's what's going on right now. A lot of people, and the thing about it is we think it's on a little percentage. It's a mass percentage of people want somebody to tell them what the fuck to do, when to wake up, when to get up, when to wash their ass, when to do all this and all that. There's a lot of people want to be controlled like that.
That's because everybody done got comfortable with convenience. You
Right,
know what I
right,
mean? They
right,
got comfortable with
right.
convenience and going to mother going shopping for them and shit, and washing their drawers
Wait.
and doing all kind of bullshit. So now you know what I'm saying. So if you want convenience and you want motherfucker, of course motherfucker gonna control you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like when they
Hey.
got the jab. They say y'all stay in the damn house. All
Right.
these grown motherfuckers, big grown motherfuckers, got to stay in the goddamn house. Can't come outside till sundown or some shit. You know what I mean?
But
And
when
That
then
they did that
part.
though, when they did that hood deals, when they did that,
during the pandemic,
Yep, and they
thank you,
called
Joe.
me a conspiracy theorist. They called
Yeah.
me a conspiracy theorist. Mind you, I have a degree from University of South Florida in public health. And I'm trying to tell these people, look, they
no,
was already doing this when I graduated in 2020,
and
2014.
don't get me
So
wrong, I
I'm reading
respect
the
your degree,
comments.
but
It
it's
say,
just
"Come
common
on, Mama
sense,
T.
you know.
Come on, Mama T. Let them control you just one time."
No, he said let me. He said let me control you. He said he want to control you.
Okay.
Control you just one
Now
time. We
you
just
know
got
better. You know it better than that, Walt.
He said he
Now
want to
you know.
control you.
You know better than that. You know better than that. Now they always do that. But it don't work out very well. It just don't. But you know what? I must say I'm very submissive though. Believe it or not. As a strong black woman, I know being dominant as a female in a relationship will never work. So I automatically humble myself so that my partner can look at me as being a woman and not trying to be his equal or over him. So I am a very submissive person, but as soon as you cross me, it's a wrap.
You just
It's a
gotta
wrap.
fucking on at the same time every day.
Oh,
Just
absolutely not. I'm very gentle. I'm very gentle. Very gentle.
Walter
He be
said,
trying to get cussed out
Walter
about
said, I
something.
almost choked on my weed. That's not true.
I gotta go through.
That is true. Wow. Yes,
Hey,
it is. That is very
Walter,
true.
I gotta agree with Walter about this. I gotta agree because she just said, no, think about it, Eddie. She said she's submissive to you say something or do something that she don't like.
No,
That
no,
ain't
no,
and she'll
no.
cuss your
But you know
submissive.
motherfucking
what? But
ass
you know
out.
what? Let me tell you something. I'm a no second chance type of person. So
That's
if
not
you
being
do me
submissive.
totally wrong, no. But what I'm saying is that I will be submissive and I would take as much as I can in a relationship. But as soon as I see that you really don't like me for real, I'm out. I mean, I have you wondering. I mean, I'm sorry, I do. I will have you wondering because I'm not going to be, well, why you do me like that? And I'm not that chick at all. I'm not that chick.
That's why I don't see why they was against Ike. Oh, my bad. I said that out loud.
Damn.
Ike would have got the
Ike.
best
I don't see
treatment.
why people against Ike. It ain't Ike Turner.
You just wanted to say
Hey,
that.
yeah, that's what he did,
This
Andy.
time
Get
was
him.
so hard. You just wanted to say that since forever. Like,
Well,
He did get him.
yeah.
Shit.
Ike Turner
I like
today.
that hat though. That what's up, well.
What the hell
You don't know why people don't like Ike.
Yeah.
And because everybody love anime. That's
Ike
why.
is a legend. Everybody knows Ike. Ike is a legend.
Everybody love anime.
Who's that to me?
Tina.
Yeah, but Ike was a very
Eat the cake,
talented
anime.
man.
He was.
Who's the what?
He was
Very
very
talented.
talented. He was very talented.
Yeah.
He was alright. He was alright.
So it's
No,
different
he
when
was
you had
very.
before. You two are losing today.
It's not a competition. It's not a competition. Y'all better
I
say
know,
that.
Walt.
You guys are the worst because you guys are.
Walt, you need to just come on as a guest on the show. Then that's what you need to do.
I've been trying to get him on there. I said,
He need to come on here.
Well,
I don't know.
we need
Walter might get us. Walter might get us banned. Though, go. Walter worse than Walter.
we need the women from back in the day, from back in the 60s. You know?
We also need the men from back in the 60s as
Yeah,
well.
that's true, but we need for to
If
put on
we got them, man, look, women will follow their man to the bitter end. But what do we have to look forward to nowadays?
well,
So
we
if
don't
we
even
had
got curtains no
Pawpaw,
more.
yeah,
We
if
don't
we
have
had
curtains.
Pawpaw,
Look behind you. You got blinds. You don't even have curtains no more. See, we need to get the women back with the curtains on, like the Arabs and shit. You know what I mean?
but you got to make sure the times is the same though. You have to evolve with the times.
Like baby kids.
If you evolve with the
So
times, you're
you
gonna be
can't.
lost.
No, you're gonna be lost. No, you're gonna be lost, and you're gonna be waiting for those times to come back. And guess what? They're not coming back. Pawpaw is no longer out there. Pawpaw is no longer working and going to work and taking care of family anymore. There's no more pawpaws. So therefore, the women have to get out there and they have to survive. Whether you like it or not, it's the way of the times, and you need to get with it. If not, then you're gonna be lost. You're gonna be lost.
Not really, because
absolutely.
But see, that's the whole point of y'all trying to be masculine. When y'all get out there and go to work, then y'all just think you just lose fun. You know?
Guess what? Guess what? So what you want us to do? Be on welfare? Because you ain't gonna take care of us. Who gonna take care of them children? Who gonna take care of them children? You not. You not gonna take care of them.
Yes, I will.
Absolutely not. So we got. Absolutely not. We gotta work. Trust and believe.
Yeah, he wanted me to read the comments, guys. Walter is in the chat. He said, listen to that, with a bunch of exclamation points. He said, that is not submissive.
My point exactly.
You're not my man. Look, let me tell you something. You're not my man. I'm a very strong, dominant woman, as I said before. I said for my man. For my man, I do know that I have to kind of break it down a little bit. But I am very dominant. I am very dominant. I am.
But men don't like dominant women.
But you know what? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. No, you think they don't? Oh, yes, they do. Oh, yes, they do.
No, they don't.
You know, when you have a person, so you guys are expecting for everybody to grow up the same, right? I didn't have a mother. My mother died when I was 8. My dad wasn't there. I was raised in a household where you had to fucking survive at a young age. I got married the first time at 16. The second time I was with somebody from 24 to 48. So I do know how to be submissive, but at the same time, we can't expect for everybody else to be the same.
Can I ask you a question?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What age limit do you prefer your men?
My husband is 24 years older than me.
Okay.
And my first husband was 9 years older than me. Yes.
Okay.
And you know, and I didn't grow up. Everybody don't grow up with that love of knowing how to maneuver things from a mother, right? So at the same time, that's the reason why I recognize that I'm very dominant. I am very dominant, and I am also educated, and I also can handle my own. But at the same time, in my marriage, I humble myself because I know that don't work. Now, if I'm talking to you on the streets, being from Chicago, baby, you know, I'm going to have to let you know exactly what you're getting with me. Everybody loves me. I'm a real fun person, but I'm also direct at the same time.
Yeah,
but I know this. I know
everybody's
this.
not like that because a lot of females, they have the females saying now that, they want their man to stay home and they want to work and they want to be a boss woman, this and that. And that ain't how it's supposed to go. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Man.
Listen, a relationship can run the span of 30, 40, 50 years. So during that time, like people take turns. Like, no, it might be a period of time where your wife is doing more of the work, and then it might be a period of time where, like, it just depends on the people. You know, nothing is cookie cutter, and too much we try to put everybody into one box, and it's like the person is looking from across the street like, oh, that person really doing that, but you don't know what type of balance they have. Like, your balance is still going to be 50-50, whether you go 50-50 on bills or not, because there's no
right
to work. Regardless of what your relationship is, that's family relationships, friendship relationships, marital relationship. It's going to be some type of give and exchange, because I'm not fucking with you if you don't reciprocate anything at all. You know what I mean?
But I prefer Hood's way though. I prefer Hood's way. I want to be able to sit down, baby. I want to be like my grandmother was. I want to be that chick. For real.
It might happen where you get tired of where you realize it's hard being at home. Like, really, females realize it's hard as hell to be a stay-at-home mom. Like, it's easier to just go to work and get away from.
I'll take my chances. I'll take my chances.
You love being a mom. You know what I'm saying? When you have small children, you love to be there. But people feel like that's too much, and it's still a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Us, we can handle it, but I still have understanding. Like, these women, when it was COVID, they was going crazy. Like, I can't take my kids to daycare. I can't take my kids to school. They couldn't even handle being at home with their kids.
Right. You're right about that.
And their relationship is like, okay, well, I'm tired of being here, and this is my wife complaining a lot. Say the man. He's saying like, my wife complaining a lot. She talking about she tired of being with the kids and stuff. Let her ass go to work then.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna feed on this right now. I'm gonna feed on this because the thing about it is most women, you complain about this, you complain about that. You always got something to complain about. If you complain about being home, you gotta take your ass to work. But as soon as you go to work, 1 or 2 weeks, you want to complain like
you gonna complain about that part.
and that's the issue right there. That's not being submissive. Being submissive is like this. I'm gonna be like this. Being submissive is if that man out there working, he doing this and doing that, he don't have time to be coming home with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't said that if he doing what he's supposed to be doing, he's staying low, he doing this. A man don't have time to come home with that fucking bullshit, that arguing over some bullshit and all that.
That's the
chosen
chosen
one. Though, you are way too strong to be the younger person in a marriage. He's talking about you, Tasha.
I know, right? But there you go. I'm very mature for my age. Very, very. I was 24. He was 48. Absolutely. But the thing is that I feel like in my era and who I am, it's a lot different. And a lot of people that I deal with, my girlfriends are retirement age. So when you guys talking about how females is, I can only go by what's on a video because I don't really come in.
You said your girlfriends are retired?
Retired. Oh, okay. My girlfriends are retired in their 60s and their 70s. So, and that's what I grew up with. So when you guys talk about different things on how women are, I don't see that, to be honest with you. So I'm looking at it at my perspective. And I know that I'm a little strong, but they like it.
I'm gonna tell you like this, just like I was just telling Annie. It's something I put on Speak That Shit, and I shared it. But I put on Speak That Shit in different groups. So I put it on this other group that I put it on, and I put it on this other group, and it was like a man. I just shared a man. What's that, man? If a woman should cook, do a man clothes, and give him head.
Yeah, you said you shared it. You didn't post it.
I believe that. I believe that.
But so I'm in this group, and some lady gonna pop up on there, and she gonna ask me. She asked me this. Now I shared it. This not you could see that I shared it, and I share a lot of stuff anyway, right? So she gonna say, I bet you don't have a woman. Where your woman or something like that. So
no, she didn't.
Oh yeah. So I usually I don't respond. I respond sometimes. When I respond, you know how I respond. And I told her this, and I said, "Oh yes, I do got a wife, and we're happily married." Now, since we're on the subject, where's your husband?
Hello.
So then she gonna say something like, no, she said something blase. I forgot what she said. And I'm paraphrasing. So, I come back again, like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so my wife, I put something like, I know how to cook, I know how to do this and do that, but my wife get offended when I do certain things. Because
that's right. That's a woman.
Want to do her job, and I interfere with what she want to do.
That's right. That's right. You better know it.
And I told her, and I might have said, try that, what keeps a man loyal. I might have said that. I don't know if I did say that, but I said something. So she came back with other this and that. So I looked up her profile, and I seen the back of her picture, or what you call a cover page, or whatever you call it back. It said, "Minding my black business, 2000 to 2029. So I said, what you should be doing is going what you got on your cover photo and minding your
damn business.
You
Yeah, I
know
know
what I'm
it
saying?
was so many people.
So then I got dirty with it, and I said this, and I said this. I said, I didn't hit a nerve. You hit your own nerve because you came after me. I said, I'm not trying to fuck you. So guess what? I ain't got to respect you if you don't respect me.
But it's so
That's right. That's right.
Where they get these shares and stuff like that from those them type of posts. It'd be so many people, like 1,000 people probably seen that. I know I laughed out loud when he told me that. Like,
but you know what though? That statement was true though.
Argue like some people just waiting for a chance to argue on that book.
Yeah, but
I don't even understand the argument because the statement was true.
When you come after me, I'm gonna tell you like it is, and that's when I made that post. Like some of y'all women come on here and y'all say something, y'all go out of pocket on the man. I forgot what I said, and think the man ain't gonna say nothing. But you get somebody that, with me that don't give a fuck, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna get you told real quick. You know what I'm saying? Won't give a fuck. But Walter said, read that. What they say?
Oh wow.
Walter said, I would have told her.
These glasses, okay?
Wait, no. He said you may need to retire that mouth, or you may come to in life single. Older men ain't listening to that. So Walter would like to argue with Mama T.
Mama T, baby, let me tell you something. Bae.
Like he's in a relationship. That's
you better ask somebody, baby. This right here. Wow, baby. You don't know nothing about this. You don't know nothing about Tasha, honey. I'm one of a kind, baby. One of a kind. Bae.
Oh, she called her.
You gonna try to tell me 1996. 1996.
Damn, I was.
You better ask somebody. 1996, baby. So Walter, like I just explained, I'm not the average. Okay, I'm very direct. I'm the same person no matter where you see me at corporate and all of that. I'm the same person. But I do know that sometimes you have to scale it down for certain people. Right? If you want them to be around you and if you want them in your life, you can't be dominant all the time. But however, I can hold my own. So don't get it twisted. My mouth is something that a strong man would be able to handle. And with my husband, I don't act a certain way, right? Because he's the man of my household. He's the man of my household. So you just make sure that you keep on being infatuated by me.
Walter said, I don't see no bay. Is that the cat's name? If he's smart, he should stay in the basement.
Since 1996.
So bad. It says I would have said something.
But you know what, Walter? You know what? I do understand insecure men. I really do. I understand men that need women to feed their ego. I do understand a man that's not strong enough to handle a woman and know how to finesse a woman, a strong woman, to make her humble herself. You know, a real man got to be able to do that.
A real man ain't gonna sit there and argue with her or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? A real man ain't gonna put up with the bullshit.
No, because she said a real man, this and that. No, a strong man would know how to handle a strong woman. The strong man that handle a strong woman, every strong man I seen handle a strong woman, they came out of pocket, they had cake in their face. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now it's a difference. Now look, it's a difference. Absolutely not. It's a difference from somebody being insecure with themselves, okay, and portraying to be strong. And it's a difference between a person just having a strong personality. Now, the way I'm talking to you, if you come at me, I'm going to give you something because I got something to give. However, I'm not running around my house angry. That's a stereotype that you guys need to get out of your brain.
That part right there. It's just like, I don't know. There's a lot of women out me, just say 95% of them. You just wake up with an attitude, come on with attitude. A man don't be wanting to hear that bullshit.
Absolutely.
Quiet. Don't say anything to her. Maybe she wouldn't say nothing back to you.
Exactly.
Listen. A man can sit there
Have you
and
ever
be
heard
chilling.
that song from Monica? It's just one of them days that a girl goes through. I don't want to take
Have
it
you
out
ever
on
heard that song
but
by
y'all live all
Bobby
together.
War Mike? If you think you're lonely now, wait till the night.
Y'all trying to make this men against women panel so bad.
Right, because you guys have trauma. You guys have trauma that you guys need to really deal with, because if you guys are dealing with females that's like that, you guys have an issue. Because just because a person can speak her mind does not mean that she run around angry. However, if you come at a strong woman, you're gonna get what you get. I mean, you're gonna get it.
Let me read this comment earlier, and it was about the lady that came to me all wrong, came out of pocket with me, and the person put on here, I would have told her to suck up.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You put something in your mouth and shut up. You know what I'm saying? But then she probably would have said, yeah, and I'm not doing that because I'm not disrespecting my wife. So I told her off nice, nasty.
Yeah.
Hey, so you already know who said it. I ain't want to say who said it, but he already said it.
But you know what? That's a different category, though. You can't put somebody being rude up against somebody that's just being strong. Those are two different things. If a person is being disrespectful, because I thought the post was correct. I thought a woman should do those things. I do it. I sure do.
But see the thing.
I sure do.
And the thing about it is, let me read what Walter said. Here, babe, come here, kitty, Mama T needs you.
That's not true. That's not true. And see, when you know what? This is what Walter want me to do. Why would you say that? Why would you shouldn't say stuff like that? No, I'm not going to tell you that, because I'm going to tell you whatever you think. I want you to keep on thinking it, because at the end of the day, what you eat don't make me shit. So it doesn't even matter.
When you could talk about strong women, because Annie done picked up a barbell. She done did 25. And go ass in trouble.
Not easy. One thing about me is, y'all know I don't give a fuck about nothing. I don't worry about shit. You know what I'm saying?
But again, it's a difference from being strong. It's a difference from being strong and being rude.
Somebody on my ass and somebody beat my ass.
It's a difference, though. But it's a difference between being strong and being disrespectful and rude. Those are two different things.
Yes, it is, but it's hard to tell the difference when the majority of the women are disrespectful and rude.
You're right. I can't argue with that. You're right.
So I made a kit. Up that I'm selling today, and today only for $19.99. It's called a Shut the Fuck Up kit. It gets some duct tape, some super glue, and I'm gonna put it in a brown paper bag. So whenever your woman go to sound like wonk 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 wonk, just slap that tape on.
No. What you need to say is that you want to be by yourself and leave us the hell alone. Because you can't. No. What you're not gonna do is that you're not gonna put us in your box, your little insecure box, because you can't handle somebody talking to you. Leave us the hell alone, and then there are men out there that's willing to deal with it. It's just that simple.
It's not about somebody, a woman talking to us. It's about a woman talking to you rudely. A woman that don't know their place.
And that's why I say it's a difference. That's why I say it's a difference between being disrespectful.
What we talk about at home, but we got all that. Bring that shit down.
And then you know what the excuse is every time they get loud? Oh, this the way I talk.
But for who though? But for who? Who is it? If it's not bothering the person who's talking, then I think you need to remove yourself. I don't get it. Why is it that?
What I'm saying is not a problem about strong women, but see, a lot of women, dominant women, they get the name dominant wrong. When I say dominant, just like I said about this post, motherfuckers come on a man's post And
that's
you'll
disrespectful.
never see these people a day in your life. You never seen a person heard from a day in your life. They ain't never text them, but they ready to jump on your post because they want to be rude and think of the man ain't gonna come back and treat them the same way. What you the spirit, the attitude you bring to me, I'm gonna bring it right back to you. But
Absolutely, you're supposed to. You're supposed to.
So if you come to me with respect, I'm gonna come back to you with respect. And like I said,
absolutely,
there's nothing against you, Tosh. There's nothing against you, Annie. But I'm
That's
saying
real,
some women, and y'all got to admit that some women are waiting for the chance to sit up there
totally
and
agree.
Up there to do something. Oh, I'm gonna tell them. I'm waiting for them to say something, so I'm gonna do this.
Totally agree.
For that. And they get jealous of a woman that's sitting up there wanting to be submissive. If a woman could put up there, oh, I do this. She put on her Facebook, on my Facebook. I don't know which Facebook. Somebody Facebook she put on there because she had but some Facebook she put on there. Remember, TikTok or something she put on there. You know what I'm saying? Blase, this and that. Here goes some women talking shit. Why the fuck you talking shit? What the fuck you worried about this shit for? You know what I'm saying? She telling you how she treat her man. What the fuck you worried about it for?
Right,
you
right.
Treat your man the way she saying she treat her man, then you want to be sitting up here on fucking social media all day long, sitting up here trying to pick a fucking argument.
Right. You're right about that. You're right about
come
that.
To you guys are the worst for advice. That's just why he come now. And I give him all the good advice he want to. I say, just get to shut the fuck up, kid, and slap it on her mouth when she sleeps.
Well, you know what? You're right. You're right. Yeah. No. You're right, though. I see what. Now, that's why I said it's a difference between being disrespectful and being strong. I was actually commenting towards Walter because what you think I am, I'm not. Okay. And what you think somebody will put up with, they will. So you just make sure that you don't put up with it and you make sure you keep on stepping to the side. But what I was saying about your post, I thought it was a good post. I thought it was true. I think every woman should do that because if you are, how would I say, perceived a certain way, we have to humble ourselves somehow. You know what I mean? So and it's a difference between the two. But what she did was very disrespectful. I thought the post was right on point. I think it's true. I do it every chance I get.
What the thing about it is like I said, that's sometimes some people getting away just trying to get in there to get in where they fit in. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I say this against this dude and this and that. Either he ain't gonna say nothing, and then everybody give me
Hood. Don't pay Walter no attention. That's my buddy.
Can you ship my order to her by next week and hook it up to Bluetooth for me? I will pay the monthly charge.
My name is Hood. The first name. I'm gonna hold you to that.
That's okay. That's okay, Walter. You're gonna love me next week. We'll be good.
Okay, so we're gonna close this up right now because we got 4 people on the panel. So you know what I'm saying? We're gonna give everybody to say their last words about what we talked about, then also give you shots out. So we're gonna start with Mama T.
Hey. Y'all know me. I'm just trying to make it here in this world. Ladies. I say it every week. Self-love is everything. Everything. You have to be aware of your surroundings and also yourself, and what I mean by surroundings. And you have to stop worrying about what the next chick is thinking, even though I know that's what we get dressed for. And we put those big old eyelashes for. It's for her. It's not for him. Stop doing that. And like the guys say, try to humble yourself as much as you can. Well, you know me, I'm Mama T, always trying to stay positive, peaceful, Black, and productive at all times. You guys be blessed. Peace.
All right, next on the panel we got Hood Deals. Wait, we got another comment from Walter real quick. It says, yes, ladies, remember to masturbate daily for your man, self-love before I get in there. Okay.
Absolutely. That's how you stayed up 24 years, Walt. Absolutely.
But on the real. I want to talk to the men out there. That's who I want to talk to. Jokes is joke and everything around, but men need to be back men. If you're going to lead, go ahead and lead. You know what I'm saying? And go out there and work hard. Get your business. That way, if you want your woman to stay home, she can manage your business. You can go out there and run your business however you want to do it, and everything line up, and the wheel roll right. You know, and don't be a simp out there letting a woman run over you. Why you going out there falling head over heels for one woman that don't want your ass, gonna bitch and gripe all the goddamn time? Take you some motherfucking applications and get rid of them ragged ass bitches. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, we ain't gonna speak that shit. I'm sorry. We don't speak that shit, y'all. My bad. But you know, I mean, you know what I mean. Get you a lady that, you know, if you fall, you know, like I say, for better or for worse. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be with you, do the better, or if it's worse, if your job get, you know, slow, or if you fall down, she can pick you up and stand behind your back. You know what I'm saying? Whether she look good or whether she look like me with a wig on, as long as her heart is good and it's right. You know what I'm saying? But y'all have a good week. Peace.
What'd you say?
As he said, look like him with a wig on. That's an ugly motherfucker. He had one of
Okay, that's the next hour.
That's an ugly motherfucker. What you got to say about this? You know, so you give your last statement on what we talked about in, you know, your shout out.
So I'm gonna give my final statement like Jerry Springer. If you get hit with the baton, fall to the left, not the right. So in all actuality, we support this young lady. I pick her side. Everybody else ain't really vote, but I'm taking sides with her, and keep quiet, stay humble, keep running faster than people. You know what I mean? Because that's the sport you're in, and I want you guys to stay blessed, stay real. Tune in next week to Speak That Shit, where you'll find me here, and I want y'all to start streaming also on YouTube. Make sure that you go to King's Castle ENT, where you can join the go to King's Castle ENT, where you can join the website and become a member. Also, if you have any kind of issues with alopecia, hair loss, or hair thinning, then you can also go to King's Castle ENT, scroll all the way down, and that's where you'll find our hair loss product to help you just get longer hair. That's what I use it for. My edges are just extra long for no damn reason, y'all. You know, I be playing with them baby hairs and stuff like that. But other than that, I am Annie Loke, hashtag Queen of Ohio, hashtag Passion Baby. And I'm going to pass the microphone to my co-host and my husband, Zobo69.
Actually, I'm the host.
Actually, you're my co-host.
Actually, I am the host. You know what I'm saying? Host. And see, this is the thing about being humble, being submissive. You know what I'm saying? Because a man is first. You know what I'm saying? That's being submissive. That's the thing about it is, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no simp shit running around here, hooty hoo. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, like we discuss a lot of serious topics today. We discussed battery, you know what I'm saying, and assault and battery in a sneaky like way. The boss said, "Tell us Zoe, but duck late."
Am I violent or non-violent?
I was in the military.
Am I violent or non-violent?
You violent. Oh, you? I was supposed to say that.
You said the wrong thing.
Yeah, you violent. You violent. No. You can't be violent. But you know what I'm saying? I don't play that shit. Homie don't play that. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, like I was saying, we talked about some serious issues today. You know what I'm saying? About the girls running, and we got different opinions on that. To me, I think the girl had something to do with it. I think she did it on purpose. I think she did. They was on the same team. Neither one of them was in goddamn losing. She did that shit on purpose. Then she tried to cover it up. You know what I'm saying? Should it go to a lawsuit? Should it go to jail? No, that's just a simple fight. That's their high school shit. You know what I'm saying? Let them handle it the way they gonna handle it. It ain't like she was trying to kill a damn girl. She ain't mean to bust across the head. And then she probably didn't hit the girl all that goddamn hard because she opened eyes and she laid on the ground softly, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Anyway, then we start talking about the prison.
Fortunately.
Yeah, then we start talking about the prison shit. Y'all got to understand, open your eyes, start talking to your jits. Talk to your jits, you know what I'm saying? Let them know what this life is really about. I seen a video today, and I wish I'd put it up here. 16-year-old child did some type of crime or whatever. They ain't give him sentence him yet, but they say he's in jail without no bond. So he facing first degree felon charges, which he's going to be. If he don't got no bond, he probably be in jail for a long time. At 16 years old, he broke down, started crying. So, a lot of y'all just got to understand right now, you do the crime, this shit ain't no joke right now. It's like y'all ass up at 13, 12, 13, 14 years old. They don't give a fuck. This motherfucker thought he was 16 years old, and all they going to put him in the juvenile system. Now you in adult prison now. I mean, jail. You in the Oregon Road right now with that bullshit. So guess what? You going to see the same shit that motherfucker my age, when we get locked up, we going there for. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I was locked up before. Yes, I got charges, but guess what? I didn't let that shit get me down. Because guess what? I'm on 2 podcasts that's streaming good numbers. 2, count them out. This one and the one at 9:30. You guys are the worst. Boom. We got King's Castle ENT. We got movies. We got everything. Go to YouTube. Tubi. Check out the movies. Debit card, Life Matter, church sessions, and go to Amazon Prime in a couple of days, couple of weeks, and you're gonna watch the comedian journeys. We also working on some movies now. We're working on Pretentious, and we're getting ready to start Ride Out. So we got work coming, you know what I'm saying?
Ride out.
Yeah. So we got a lot of things going. If you're in the Toledo, Ohio area, June 21st, we'll be bringing comedy up there at the Mommy Theater. June 21st at the Moment Theater. And after that, we're going to have a lot of more shows coming up in other areas, and we will mention it here. Tell a friend to come and watch us. You know what I'm saying? Come join us. We'd like to hear your opinion. If you would like us to discuss something, because everybody got a story, hit us up. info@kingscastleent.com. Hit us up, and hey, we'll do the thing. We'll do the damn thing. We got about another 2 minutes. If anybody else got something to say before we close it out, say it.
Speak that shit, bitch.
All right. We'd like to thank everybody for showing up. See you next week. Same time, same place. Peace.
Peace.
Yo, Zobo 69. Check it out.
I ain't know women have different soul. That explains a lot. Because I ran out of soul. So I grabbed my wife's soul. I must have grabbed the pussy soul. Because my dick was on hard all day at work.
Jeans so tight, see the veins in their balls. Jeans so tight, see the veins in their balls.
The mama man, like Bruce Jenner turned your lady. Pussy so good, he want his own pussy.
Jeans so tight, see the veins in their balls. Jeans
hugged up for no damn reason. She ain't cold. Fuck it, she knew the AC was gonna be on when she got in this motherfucker. Why she ain't wearing no fucking jacket?
Jeans so tight, see the veins in their balls. Jeans so tight, see your pussy lip, bitch.
They don't want to get mad at us at the wrong time. They always want to get mad at us when we want to fuck.
Jeans so tight, y'all niggas need to quit. Jeans so tight, see the pulse in your balls. Jeans so tight, man, I'm through with it all.